G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website kangaroocourtofaustralia.com. Now on Monday night, the 26th of September 2022, Four Corners ran a show in relation to Peter Dutton, the federal Liberal Party leader. Now in that show, Peter Dutton gave certain reasons why he left the police force in 1999. But the problem with that is it doesn't align with a court case that he instituted in 2000 for compensation for $250,000 in relation to a car crash he had, where he claimed he left the police force because he no longer had confidence in driving. His confidence was low, which obviously meant he could no longer be a policeman because he couldn't drive. Now, if the court in 2000 had been aware of the reasons he gave on Four Corners Monday night, where he said he left the police force because he wanted to work in the family business of childcare centres, and also because he wanted to go into politics, well, the court would have never envisaged in any shape or form of giving Peter Dutton $250,000 damages. And in fact, I doubt very much he would have instituted the proceedings, because the proceedings would have said, oh, I left the police force in 1999 because I wanted to go into politics and also I wanted to work in the family business, but I want a lazy $250,000 because of the car crash. No, it wouldn't have happened. It would have been a joke. So what Peter Dutton told the court in 2000 was he left the police force because he had low confidence in driving because of a car crash. Now, the car crash related to Peter Dutton being a police officer in 1998 and pursuing a criminal who had escaped from prison. During the course of that car chase, Peter Dutton crashed his car. So apparently he sued the insurer of the escaped criminal. How you do that, I don't know. I didn't know escaped criminals could have insurance. I might have to get some myself next time I'm stitched up for some jail time. Don't know how that works, but we all know Peter Dutton can smell a dollar a mile away, and he worked it out he could sue the insurance company of the escaped criminal. So he tried it on in 2000, went after $250,000 damages, claimed he was so sick he had to get his then girlfriend and his mother to do his laundry and house cleaning and all that, and he had all these injuries and he no longer had confidence in driving, so he had to leave the police force. But like I said, that contradicted the evidence he gave on Four Corners Monday night. So let's have a listen to what Pete said on Monday night.
Peter Dutton's fallback was the Queensland Police.
You know, as a younger kid, my aim was to become a police officer. I think I was never interested in sort of a 9-to-5, bank job where I'd be sitting in an office shuffling papers. I mean, that working life never really appealed to me.
It's a start of an overhaul.
Like the Queensland Nationals, the reputation of the post-Fitzgerald police force also lay in shreds.
What we see here is totally new police officers or of the future who will be trained under new methods.
The time that Peter Dutton was involved, the Queensland Police was starting to slightly change. And there were a significant number of police who fought hard against the Fitzgerald inquiry findings, that a significant number of police did lie, did verbal, did fabricate evidence. So it was into that scenario that Peter Dutton became a police officer and served most of his policing career.
I remember being called the new breed when I came out of the academy, that we were the post-Fitzgerald new breed. So we were treated with suspicion because, integrity was a big part of that reform. So, I mean, if that culture had appealed to me, then I wouldn't have been going in at a time when it was being turned in the complete opposite direction.
Peter Dutton became a detective in the drug squad and the sex offenders squad. He'd also been splitting his time working in the Dutton family business, developing childcare centres. After 9 years, he quit the force.
I left the police because we'd just opened a third childcare centre. It just became too much to handle because I was working in a covert surveillance area, so we were travelling away and out of Brisbane, and it made it hard for me, obviously impossible, for me to be in the business at that point. And also because, I'd harboured the desire to go into politics, and I believed that if I wanted to do that, I needed to be able to campaign full time.
So either Peter Dutton is lying and deceiving the public now for the reason he left the police force, or he was lying in the court case in 2000. My personal viewpoint is that old Pete misled the court, tantamount to perjury. I don't know if he signed off on an affidavit himself, but as you can see, I've just popped up on the screen and they'll be in the article I publish, 2 documents from his lawyer, where he stated that Peter Dutton left the police force because of his low confidence in driving. Now Peter Dutton instituted the $250,000 lawsuit in 2000, but in 2005 he withdrew the claim. The exact circumstances, the exact settlement are unknown. Did Peter Dutton get a payout, $100,000, $200,000 or whatever? Or did he have to pay the cost of the insurance company for filing a frivolous and vexatious claim? We don't know. In 2001 he was elected to the federal parliament. So by 2005 maybe he decided to cut and run, or maybe he did negotiate a large settlement. I think it is in the public interest to know, especially given the discrepancy between what he told the court, or what his lawyer told the court, and what he told Four Corners on Monday night. And please share this video on Twitter and Facebook, etc. And if you're watching it on YouTube, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And I'm an independent journalist, so please support me on Patreon. You can join up for $3, $5, $10, $15, $20 a month, whatever you can suit your budget. Other than that, thank you for your time and have a good day.